We have two board members in the back seat, the back row here, and it's been brought up clearly. Our community center is fully occupied. It's an integral asset for this city. It is not something to be spoken of lightly when one jurisdiction talks about the taking of another jurisdiction's land for use that does not run in parallel with the city's interests. So therefore, I think it's important for the elementary school board, if they move forward in a partnership and a collaboration, which I think we have a long-standing history in, and as a former elementary school board member, I find it appalling that this is being discussed in public and it's being brought forth amongst conversations that I'm a part of, that this is something that would even be contemplated. It is something that is invaluable to our city. It is something that is integral to our city. We do not have 10 acres to spare on this property, although we do have 18 acres. It does have our city hall. It does have our recreation. It does have our senior center and our children and preschools. It does have other services that are so very valuable to our community. And so therefore, I call upon the elementary school board to unequivocally state they are not interested in the taking of any of the civic center land. If they do not state that, I think the community needs to ask the question, what is better served? Seniors, or should they be stuck in portables? Children, or should they be absconded off to some other property? If it is by mistake that this has been brought forth, I think that a clear and unequivocal assertion by the school board stating that the school board is not interested in taking of city land to find a 10th school site, then I believe that opens up a lot of opportunities to continue the partnerships that have been a long-standing tradition of this city council, and when I was on the school board, that school board at that time. So there is and continues to be a legacy of collaboration between the two jurisdictions. I think it's unfortunate, and I believe I speak for the City Council, that this is something that would not be well received by this body.
I think what we need to do at this time is first, I think it is critical that we get affirmation from the Los Altos School District that they are not pursuing eminent domain or taking of this site, because certainly that would make it fiscally imprudent of us to invest in it. And so I'm really looking for that confirmation. And then I think we need to assess what are the short-term things that we should be doing for this site to maintain it, to reduce the maintenance overhead that we have with respect to it, and then wait for the economy to approve and see if the community desire changes.
David has alluded to here is that we have full utilization of the facilities here at the Hillview site and here at City Hall. And I think even this last weekend we got to see how full the utilization is. We had hundreds of children attending an egg hunt out on Hillview Field, and the courses and the classes that take place at Hillview will still need those facilities going forward.
Possibilities of engaging with other local bodies such as the Los Altos School District, which it seems to me is looking for a 10th site. I know that they have hired a research firm, not Godby Research, but another research firm to explore a bond measure for a 10th site on the November 2012 ballot. I have encouraged them to look for a site north of El Camino in Mountain View or Palo Alto, which is where much of the high-density housing that's contributing to the growth of the school district is. But that, again, is another possibility.